Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to start and scale a thriving virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 109. Should I highlight my mum status as a VA?
I'm so happy. Look at you. You're like, no way, never. No, just don't even go there. You know why I'm so happy we're answering this question? So happy because this is something that we disagree on. But there's a reason, a very, very valid reason why we disagree on it. So Joe, you're in the camp of no way, no how, don't even think about it, don't even go there.
Oh, every time I see a virtual assistant post where they have like a sick child or a toddler on their knee, like behind the scenes working, I'm just like, no, cringe, back out. But like you say, there's a very specific reason why I think that.
Yes. So whereas I have to admit, sick kids posting on social media, even I don't want to see that. However, I took the route with my business being very open about the fact that I had young children and that they were a big part of my life, and they were at the time a big part of my why. I never hid from the fact that I was a mum, and I had one image on my website with me and the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the photo, like black and white photo, holding the kids, like on your website. I'm a mum, like you couldn't deny it. Like it's obvious up front. Yeah.
Exactly. So you went one route, I went the other, and it worked out perfectly for us both.
Yeah.
So there is no kind of right or wrong, but you need to be thinking about what is right for you personally.
Yes, there's a very specific reason why if you look on Strictly Savvy's website or any of our social media, we never, ever talk about being mums or have any photos with kids or any mention of it whatsoever. The reason why is that we are not trying to attract mum business owners as our ideal client. They are not our ideal client. And we offer a service that provides 9 to 5 full-time availability support. So there is no way that I want to be showing any of our potential clients or clients that we have are trying to work around kids. Now, I employ lots of mums. They do have kids at home sometimes. They are sick or something happens, but we never talk about that online. We never show that because that's the kind of service offering the kind of vibe, the look and feel that we want to go with is not mum vibes.
Yes. That's really important. Who are you trying to attract? If you are trying to attract a premium type of client, now, and I'm going to talk in very general terms here.
You're going to stereotype, aren't you?
I'm going to stereotype, absolutely. If you are trying to attract a premium type of client and the rest of your online presence screams premium, then to us, it doesn't then fit in with you sharing a lot about your family. And not everybody, but some people are very quick to judge, and those premium clients might go, oh, okay, does this mean all of her time is going to go to her family when I need her to make me a priority?
Or are they going to do productive, efficient work if they are trying to manage kids at home as well? Because I want some really focused, dedicated, productive time and get my money's worth. You know, that's the kind of things that clients are thinking about.
Yeah. So we're not saying that you pretend that you're not a mum in this instance. Like, what? There's nothing to be shameful about, your kids. You don't want to hide them away and pretend they don't exist. But for certain clients, they just don't care. They don't want to know about it. They don't
Yeah.
want to see it. They don't want that reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, right?
Yeah.
We know that there are virtual assistants, and you, Sam, like to I'm gonna speak for you, but I'm gonna hand it over to you 'cause I won't do it justice. But you were trying to let your potential clients know that this is
Mm.
why I have complete flexibility of my time and you can't contact me all through
Yes.
the day
Yes.
and expect a response
Yes.
immediately. Yeah.
Very important to note. And at the time when this was important to me, my youngest was very young.
Mm.
So literally a 3 months old. So, and I didn't want to be available all hours of the day. And I was also offering services that didn't need for me to be available all hours of the day.
Yeah.
So that's really important to remember as well. The types of services that I was pushing to my ideal client, at that time were mums.
Mm.
They were mums just like me. They were juggling a whole heap of stuff. They weren't available 24/7, and they didn't need for me to be available 24/7. So
Mm.
that's exactly who I was attracting. And
Mm.
even though I did showcase, the family side of my life on the website, it wasn't all over the show. There
Yeah.
was one photo, one probably sentence that mentioned my kids, and the
Yeah.
same with social media. I wouldn't post constant photos of my children being sick or all the things that were taking me away from my work.
Mm.
My clients don't want to see that.
Mm.
Even they didn't want to see it. They didn't want to be reminded of sick kids. They were dealing with it themselves. So thank
Yeah.
you very much. Don't want a reminder.
But you probably had some photos with your kids at some point
Yes,
in your social content, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
And that would have resonated with
Yeah,
them.
occasionally there'd be something in there, and I would try and bring it back to a work thing. So I wasn't just
Mm.
posting kids stuff on my business pages for no reason.
Mm.
I'd be posting with intent still. There was a
Yes.
lesson there. There was a value of some sort being added.
Yeah, some kind of link. Yeah. So no right or wrong. We think that the important thing is to think about the perception of your ideal client seeing you, your content, your photos, your stories, whatever you're putting out there,
Mm.
and what are they going to be thinking about that? Who do you want to attract? It plays a really, really big part into how you're going to show up online, what you're going to say, and whether you own that mum status. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the VA Foundry website to check out the Members Club and the amazing resources, training, and coaching.
You can find us at thevafoundry.com.